My Circle K powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. My name is Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is John Ofori, and we're coming to you live from Spiegelberg Stadium in beautiful Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. You are watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. League playoffs are upon us, and the Crater Comets have come to Spiegelberg Stadium to take on your South Medford Panthers in the game of soccer. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our fans keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click that red subscribe button. Coming up is the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, where we will take a look at both of these teams and how they got here today in position for a league playoff game. But before that, a very special message from the Medford School District on reopening schools safely. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. The Panther pregame show and the Bills Glass Coaches Corner will be back right after this quick message from the Medford School District.
Back. Our middle and high schools are ready to welcome students back for in-person learning.
School may look a little different, but some of the most important things remain the same, like the chance to connect with teachers, see friends, join in activities, and make plans for our future.
Welcome to Hedrick, people! In this video, you will learn key information about how our middle and high schools are preparing for students to return and what we can all do to ensure everyone's safety as we get back to school.
As students arrive, by bus, car, foot, or bike, they will follow new protocols and safety practices. On the bus, students wear masks and sit socially distanced.
Families can find the bus routes on your school's website under Our School. Drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed.
As students arrive on the school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door.
A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness.
Students play an important role in keeping others healthy. If you have any of the following symptoms, stay home.
Visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office.
Once inside, students and staff will follow the arrows to keep distance as they walk the halls.
Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged, but when sharing is required for an activity, extra precautions like washing hands before and after are taken. Students will be grouped into cohorts, stable groups of students, and they will stay with those groups during the day. We have increased cleaning throughout the day and are instituting deep cleaning at the end of each day for all high-touch surfaces. Additionally, our maintenance team has worked to increase ventilation throughout our school buildings. Thanks to updates to our system, HVAC systems are set to bring in fresh air an hour before school starts each day, and classroom air will be cycled hourly.
Meals continue at our schools. At our middle schools, students can receive a free breakfast and lunch. Students will eat their lunch in the classroom or the cafeteria while remaining socially distant. At our high schools, students also receive free breakfast and grab-and-go lunch at the end of each school day to bring home. Breakfast will be available for the first few hours of each school day for students.
One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day.
Make sure your mask fits well over both your nose and your mouth and consider bringing a backup.
Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water,
and using hand sanitizer at stations located throughout the building.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The league playoffs are upon us, and the South Medford Panthers soccer team is here at Spiegelberg Stadium to host the visiting Crater Comets. Now time for the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Bills Glass is the industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned and family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. First, let's step into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner for the visitors, the Crater Comets, a 5A school from the Midwestern League. An overall record of 1-9, a league record of 0-4. Now, a heavy underdog in this playoff match against the Panthers. Their roster is as follows: goalkeeper 00 sophomore Diego Estrada, forward senior number 3 Toby Anderson, forward sophomore number 4 Cooper Hopkins, senior defenseman number 5 Logan Ball, senior defenseman number 6 Dylan Daly, senior forward number 7 Jake Hardnois, senior midfielder number 8 Abe Hull, junior defenseman / goalkeeper number 9 Carson LaBelle, junior midfielder number 10 Ben Plankenhorn, senior defenders / forward number 11 Jonah Turner, senior defenseman / midfielder number 13 Clint Warner, freshman midfielder number 14 Bennett Paladichik, senior midfielder number 15 Spencer Higginson, senior defenseman number 16 Camden Thurman, sophomore defenseman number 17 Braden Tester, and senior midfielder number 18 Malachi Grant. The Comets are coached by Jason Tester. Assistant coach is Jen Bones. And now into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner for the home team, your South Medford Panthers. 6A team out of the Southwest Conference, a record of 6-2-2 with a 3-1-1 in league record. And their roster is as follows: freshman goalkeeper number 1 Brendan Razor, sophomore midfielder number 2 Javier Lopez, freshman defender number 3 James Montalier, sophomore defenseman number 4 Marco Garduno, sophomore defenseman number 5 Andre Ramirez, sophomore midfielder number 6 Camilo Rios, senior forward number 7 Ricky Esparza, freshman forward number 8 Felix Valenzuela, junior midfielder number 10 Sam Edwards, sophomore midfielder number 11 Alex Rodriguez, freshman midfielder number 12 Silvano Pineda, freshman midfielder number 14 Kyle Den, senior goalkeeper number 15 Jude Pinnell, senior defenseman number 16 Peyton Terry, freshman midfielder number 17 Eloy Saucedo, junior defenseman number 20 Connor Makonnen, junior defenseman number 21 Sergio Pina, senior goalkeeper number 22 Christian Cortez, and rounding out the roster, sophomore defenseman number 23 Peyton Rogers. The Panthers are coached by Claudio Villa. Assistant coach is Matt Soper. Just about ready to get this match underway. Going to step away for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we begin this match between your South Medford Panthers and the Crater Comets as league playoffs get underway. You're watching it all live on TableRockSports.net.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
The horn has sounded here at Spiegelberg Stadium, and that means it's time for Panther Soccer on TableRockSports.net. Playoffs have begun, and the Crater Comets come to town to take on your South Medford Panthers. It's win or go home. Your season's over. The highest stakes, and you're watching it all live for free on any device here on TableRockSports.net. The Crater Comets, 0-9 overall, 1-9 overall, 0-4 in league play, taking on your South Medford Panthers, 6-2-2 overall, 3-1-1 in league play. Jonathan Kerman here with you. The man behind the lens is John Ofori, and we are just about ready to get underway. The South Medford Panthers in their home dark blue uniforms. The whistle blows. The Crater Comets in their road whites. South Medford starts with possession, and they'll work things back toward their goalkeeper. That is Christian Cortez in goal. And first touched by Camden Thurndon of Crater, but quickly taken away by Eloy Saucedo, the freshman phenom for South Medford. Far sideline, James Montalier looking for Javier Lopez. Excuse me, correction, that was Ricky Esparza. Near far sideline, I'll hand it off to Montalier for the throw-in. Esparza working and has earned a goal kick for the South Medford Panthers here early. Here's the corner. It's in the center of the box. Shot on goal deflected and then headed out by Logan Ball. Near sideline it comes to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Kyle Den. Den to Peyton Terry. Terry back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez battling with Camden Thurman, defenseman for Crater, and Thurman has earned a throw-in for his team. A short throw-in comes to Logan Ball. Ball to his goalkeeper. That's Diego Estrada in goal. Ball over the throw line, far sideline, a throw-in for South Medford. In this late afternoon game, tricky shadows with the sun still shining brightly. Near sideline, Peyton Terry. And trying to provide you as much coverage as possible. These up here in the press box at Spiegelberg Stadium. And we're not built with camera viewing in mind. Saucedo had it blocked out of bounds. A throw-in for South Medford. No score yet on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Nice job by Montalier. Oh no, they'll give it to Crater. And Clint Warner, a quick throw-in, sent out immediately by Sergio Pina. And the ball at midfield, Kyle Den with it. Up ahead to Felix Valenzuela. Over to Javier Lopez. Near sideline to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez battling with Camden Thurman. Out of bounds. Last touched by Crater. A throw-in for South Medford. Deep in Comets territory. Comes to Saucedo. Over to Connor McConan. Kyle Den with it now. Passes it upfield to Felix Valenzuela. Javier Lopez. And a through ball to no one in particular. And the goalie for Crater, Diego Estrada, picks it up. A booming kick by Estrada. And a battle in South Medford territory, headed out by Peyton Terry. And then cleared far sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Crater. Throw-in, headed out by Sergio Pina. And I believe that was last touched by Pina. It was, and so a corner coming up for Crater. You're going to want to get the goal if you can, buddy. That's, yeah. Very much so. The corner goes near sideline, across the pitch, and a throw in for South Medford. Near sideline to Connor McConan. Running right underneath us. Up ahead it comes to Felix Valenzuela. Out of bounds, a throw in for South Medford. You can't see him, but Alex Rodriguez is there to throw it in to Kyle Den. And then out of bounds, a throw in for Crater. Camden Thurman gets it in. Over it comes to Peyton Terry. Terry over to McConan. Up ahead to Lopez. Flying in is Alex Rodriguez with it now. To Saucedo, midfield. Saucedo will lead the run. Nice through ball up ahead to Kyle Den. Looking to track it down. He will. Shot on goal. And misses it just high. The shot nearly on goal. Still no score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Yeah, no, I think you're good. Just cover the action, and when at all possible, have the goal in frame, just in case. The goal kick deflected by Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez hounded, and it's Abe Hull who comes away with it for Crater, and Hull has earned his team a throw-in at midfield. Goes all the way to Peyton Terry. And taken away by Cooper Hopkins of Crater. Hopkins over to Malachi Grant. And his pass broken up by Saucedo. Fortunate for South Medford, that ball is in dangerous territory. Leading the counterattack is Javier Lopez. Lopez to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to McConan. Midfield Saucedo. Back to McConan. Quick passing by South Medford. Saucedo still with it. Midfield. There's the through ball up ahead. He's looking for Ricky Esparza. Esparza is going to get there and able to get it off of Toby Anderson for Crater. Or no, they won't award it. They'll instead say ball over the goal line, last touched by South. So a corner kick coming up for the Comets. Families and students are finding the Medford 549C Online Academy to be a flexible and effective way to learn. MOA serves grades K through 12 with top online teachers. Visit medford.k12.or.us for more on the Medford Online Academy. Ball battled for at midfield. A nifty touch by Cooper Hopkins up ahead, looking for Abe Hull. Taken away at the last moment by Sergio Pina. Defender for South Medford. A nice play by Ricky Esparza to keep possession. Looking up ahead for Alex Rodriguez, but that will roll all the way to the Crater goalie, Diego Estrada. Ball out of bounds, near sideline, deep in South Medford territory, a throw-in for the Comets. Ball gets it in, headed away by Peyton Terry. Javier Lopez for South, able to clear it away. To Ricky Esparza. Back it comes to Montalier. A booming kick blocked by Bennett Paladichuk, excuse me. And the whistle blows. Sitting on his wallet is Sergio Pina for South Medford. Pina will be helped up by his goalie, Christian Cortez. And it will be a free kick to South Medford. Montalier will do the honors. Booming kick near sideline. Field position reversed. Tracking it is Ricky Esparza. And last touch by Crater. So excellent field position for South. They get it in quickly to Felix Valenzuela. Valenzuela. Nifty moves on the run near sideline to Connor McConan. Over to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez had it taken away by Dylan Daly. Up ahead it comes to Cooper Hopkins. Hopkins surrounded by Panthers, trying to stick with it. And the ball comes to Eloy Saucedo. Saucedo to Kyle Den. Den to Esparza. Esparza looking to make a move. Nice tackle by Toby Anderson. And unable to be saved by Crater. A corner coming up for South Medford.
You're going to want to zoom in. Definitely. Well, yeah. There you go. At least. That's about as far as you want to be realistically. If you want, but yeah, that's what it is.
The corner coming. Near side. South begging for a handball, and they're going to get it. A handball in the box called against Crater. And so a golden opportunity coming up for the South Medford Panthers. The clock stopped at just over 28:40 remaining in the first half.
You can get even closer if you want. There you go. Beautiful.
Looks like it'll be Peyton Terry to do the honors. Here we go. It's in! Goal! Peyton Terry strikes first, and the South Medford Panthers take a 1-0 lead. At midfield, Carson LaBelle had it cleared away by Sergio Pina. Back to the goalkeeper Estrada for Crater. First touched by LaBelle. And a through ball up ahead. And cleared away over the goal line by South. It'll be a corner kick coming up for Crater.
So
Here it is. Ball's in the box. And a missed opportunity by Crater that time. Let's see if South can apply the pressure on the counter. Javier Lopez up ahead. Ricky Esparza with it. Back to Lopez. Lopez. Near sideline to Malkonen. And Malkonen will send it back to Peyton Terry. South will reset. Terry's pass up ahead to Esparza. Esparza had it taken away by Camden Thurman, making a lot of excellent tackles on the back line for Crater. And Thurman has earned a throw-in for the Comets. In it comes near sideline. Tracking it is Peyton Terry of South Medford, boxing out Cooper Hopkins. Ball in the corner, still in play. Lots of jostling. Whistle finally blows, and a free kick awarded to the South Medford Panthers. 26.5 remaining in the first half. A penalty kick and goal by Peyton Terry, our lone score in this game. Felix Valenzuela looking up ahead for Kyle Den, but broken up by Toby Anderson. Valenzuela takes it right back. Montalier to Saucedo to Sergio Pina. Pina, strong pass up ahead to Valenzuela. And then the through ball, a little too hot, and picked up by Estrada, the goalie for Crater. Far sideline, Montalier. Over to Kyle Den. Den on the run, and will pull back near midfield. Taken away by Spencer Higginson. Higginson on the run, far sideline. And saved nicely by Eloy Saucedo on the far sideline. Ball pinballing around at midfield. A strong header by Camden Thurman. And that through ball will get back to the Crater back line. Estrada sends it away to midfield. Clint Warner. Over to Carson LaBelle. Up ahead by Camden Thurman. That's a nice through ball. Dangerous position. And it's going to go through! Goal! Crater Comets. Cooper Hopkins able to capitalize on the mental error. And we're all tied at 1. All tied 1-1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. At midfield, Connor Malkonen. Nifty passing by Camilo Rios. Javier Lopez, the nifty move. Lopez surveys the field and gets it in the middle to Kyle Den. Den lets it go. And his through ball, looking for Alex Rodriguez, but cleared by Diego Estrada. In goal for Crater. A throw in for the South Medford Panthers. Approaching 23.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Rodriguez surveys the field and will get it in to Montalier. Nice tackle by Montalier to free the ball up, and scooped up by Estrada. Ball rolls all the way past the near touchline. A throw in for South Medford. In it comes, first touched by Thurman, a strong header up ahead, and then sent high into the air by Sergio Pina. A throw in this time for Crater. Quickly it comes in to Paladichuk, and then past the goal line. A goal kick coming up for Christian Cortez. Ball out of bounds, far sideline, a quick throw in for Crater, or for South Medford, excuse me. Appreciate those of you tuning in on the live stream chat on YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to send them our way on the YouTube chat. We'll be monitoring them as the match goes on. Chippy play. And a throw in for Crater deep in South Medford territory. Our OSA official coming over. Make sure everything's clear. A free kick coming up for Cooper Hopkins, who has the lone goal for Crater in this first half. Hopkins will send it away. Into the box, a header up high into the air. It falls. Bouncing around. Strong header and a diving stop. Oh, the ball's loose and finally cleared. The whistle blows. And it will be a goal kick coming up for South Medford. (1-1) on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Peyton Terry converting on a penalty kick for South earlier in the match, and then just recently, Cooper Hopkins capitalizing on a mental mistake by the back line of South Medford to tie things up one apiece. Ball in the box and then cleared past the goal line. A corner coming up for the South Medford Panthers. Today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Just what is morning motivation and crunch in your lunch? Only way to find out is by heading to your conveniently located My Circle K location. Coming over to send the goal kick away is Alex Rodriguez. And headed out nicely by Crater. South trying to keep it in the zone. But the comments are there. Dylan Daly up ahead. Back line, James Montelier. Getting it ahead to Eloy Saucedo. Saucedo centers it. Felix Valenzuela passes it off. And cleared finally by Crater. South continuing to apply the pressure. Peyton Terry hits the turf, and South will be awarded a free kick. 17:45 remaining in the first half. All tied at 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
So we know that the ball is going to go left, so pan a little bit more that way since we know that's where the ball's going to go, right?
Montelier to send it away. And it comes to the box. Oh, an opportunity. Peyton Terry. Would have been a spectacular goal. Missed it just wide past the near post, and a goal kick for Crater. Falls to Javier Lopez. Looking up ahead for Alex Rodriguez. Cleared away by Abe Hull, and now Crater looking to counter. Peyton Terry is there. Reverses it to Montelier. Far sideline. Montelier, a little two-man game with Kyle Den. A couple players hit the turf. Our officials say play on. Valenzuela on the run. Far sideline. Centers it. Oh, an opportunity. Ball still in the box. Shot on goal and diving to make the stop. Oh, but I think the ball skipped out of bounds. It did. So the stop was made by Diego Estrada, but the ball squeaked out past the goal line at the last moment, and that will be a corner for the South Medford Panthers. Kyle Den to send it away. Here it is. Ball lands in the box. A couple players tracking it down. And it'll be a throw-in for South Medford near sideline, deep in Crater territory. Substitution for South, Ricky Esparza checking in for Alex Rodriguez. Throw comes in. There's a man there. Oh, and Kyle Den. That was a nice designed play by the South Medford Panthers. Den had an opportunity, but it'll be a goal kick for the Comets. Approaching the final 15 minutes of the first half. Ball wrestled for at midfield. Esparza comes out with it for South Medford. Esparza looking to center it, and cleared away by Jonah Turner. There's Eloy Saucedo. Saucedo's pass deflected, and now Crater looking to counter. Javier Lopez is there, far sideline to Montelier. Over it comes to Camilo Rios. Rios. Saucedo. Back to Montelier. And out of bounds, a throw in for South Medford. Montelier sends it up the sideline and over the far touchline. A throw in for Crater. Ben Plankenhorn checking in for Clint Warner on the Comet side of the pitch. Montelier sends it into Crater territory. Coming out and making the grab is Estrada. Crater electing to let that ball fall, and so coming in is Valenzuela to move ahead to Esparza. Esparza taking on a couple of Comets. Nice dribble in there. Over it comes to Makonnen. Makonnen centers it. Working hard, Spencer Higginson for Crater. Passing up ahead, then taken away by Lopez of South. Free ball comes to Jonah Turner. Turner sends it back to Anderson, who sends it deep into South territory, headed away. Nicely done by Sergio Pina. Ball out of bounds on the far touch line. Throw in for Crater. Higginson battling with Kyle Den, and Higginson wins that battle. A throw in for the Comets on South Medford's side of the pitch. And now a throw in for South. This game is brought to you by the Medical Eye Center of Medford. Head over to medicaleyecenter.com to see how they can help your vision needs. Another throw-in for South Medford, this time right at midfield. Approaching the final 12 minutes to play in the first half, all tied at 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Peyton Terry converting on a corner as there's a dangerous ball for South. Cleared out by Estrada, but just for a moment. And then finally taken away by the Crater front line. So Peyton Terry of South able to convert on a PK. And then later in this first half, Cooper Hopkins taking advantage of a misplayed ball deep in South's territory and able to get it into the back of the net. Montalier passing it up ahead to Felix Valenzuela. Valenzuela battling, whistle blows, and they will award favor to the Comets. League playoff action for you here on TableRockSports.net. All knotted up at 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ball deep in South territory. Nice tackle by Connor McConan. Comes back to midfield. Ricky Esparza battling with Abe Hull. Javier Lopez. To Eloy Saucedo. Saucedo up ahead to Valenzuela. Over to McConan. Saucedo to McConan. McConan up near sideline. And his pass will be cleared away by Logan Ball. A throw in for South Medford. They'll send it back into their own territory. Up ahead it comes to Saucedo. Over to Kyle Den. Den's pass intercepted by Spencer Higginson. Higginson looking for Carson LaBelle, but taken away by Saucedo. Up ahead it comes to Den. Den, a little too much on that pass. And it comes to Logan Ball. Ball will let it roll to the goalie, who scoops it up and will reverse field. Ball headed about a couple of times. Healed away by Montalier. Kyle Den battling. And the whistle blows in favor of South Medford. A free kick for the Panthers. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. This broadcast would not be possible without our title sponsor's support, Lithia Auto Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Head to lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. South applying the pressure once again. Javier Lopez looking up ahead for Ricky Esparza. Esparza battling, and then coming in at the last moment, Logan Ball. That back line of defense for Crater. A strong header by Peyton Terry. Back into Crater territory. Saucedo with it. Far sideline to Montalier. Montalier. Over to Camilo Rios. To Saucedo. And then sent back to Peyton Terry. Near sideline, McConan. McConan hustling for it. Out of bounds. And a substitution for Crater. Cooper Hopkins checks in to replace Abe Hull. Through ball into the box, and coming out to make the stop, Christian Cortez. Sent into midfield by Sergio Pina. Through ball up ahead, looking for Rios. Rios beats the goalie and can't get a shot on goal. Jonah Turner, senior defenseman, there on the stop. Put the ball deep in Crater territory with just about 7 minutes remaining in the first half. It'll be a throw-in for South Medford. Peyton Terry will do the honors. Terry gets it into the box. Headed up high into the air, and Estrada able to come down with it. Estrada, the hook throw, and Crater will look to counter. Saucedo at midfield for South, gets it to Camilo Rios, and then back it comes Spencer Higginson for Crater. Up ahead to Cooper Hopkins. Crater on the run now. Hopkins. And a nice tackle made by Sergio Pina of South Medford. Ball at midfield. Back it comes to Peyton Terry, and Terry will send it away for South. The header goes to Esparza. Esparza, beautiful cross-court pass. Camilo Rios battling. Rios in the box to Kyle Den. Den's shot on goal. Stopped by Estrada. Pass up ahead by South to Javier Lopez. Lopez to Esparza. Esparza to Saucedo. Saucedo's pass deflected away by Higginson. And then there's Montalier to put things back into Crater territory. Center ball. Working is Valenzuela. There's a shot on goal by Esparza, scooped up by Estrada. Approaching the final 5 minutes in the first half on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ball deep in South territory. Rolls over the goal line. And a goal kick coming up for Christian Cortez. Terry will get it back to the goalie. Flying in was Bennett Paladichuk. But now the ball's reversed, and South Medford applying the pressure now. Valenzuela with it. Near sideline, out of bounds. A throw in for Crater. Under 4 minutes remaining in the first half. All tied at 1. Dangerous position. Kyle Den takes a shot and finds the back of the net. Goal! Kyle Den on the mark. And South takes a 2-1 lead. As play resumes, Peyton Terry passing it up ahead to Makonnen. Makonnen to Esparza. Esparza looking downfield for Valenzuela, and then cleared away by Estrada. Ball still in Crater territory, and it'll be a throw-in for South. Nice jostling there by Camilo Rios. Rios to Kyle Den. And now they're going to rule in favor of Crater. Cooper Hopkins throws it in. Near far sideline it goes. Camilo Rios to Kyle Den. Saucedo up ahead to Valenzuela. Near sideline looking for Esparza. Esparza stops, passes it off to Lopez. Lopez pushed to the ground by Carson LaBelle, and that will stop play. A free kick coming up for South. A few yards out of the box, leading 2-1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Peyton Terry will do the honors for the Panthers. Here we go. Terry, shot on goal. Ball's loose, and then finally picked up by Estrada. Ball to midfield, Saucedo. Surveys, passes it up ahead to Valenzuela. Valenzuela on the run. Looking. Valenzuela takes a shot and finds the back of the net. Goal! Felix Valenzuela! Fantastic boot as South takes a 3-1 lead. Two goals coming in the final few minutes for South Medford. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Final 10 seconds of the first half. Fans, don't go anywhere. At the half, the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming your way next. Visit playmedford.com for the latest on all of the sports leagues and recreation guides coming up. But right now, at the half, South Medford on top of the Crater Comets 3-1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming your way next. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. League playoffs have begun, and you see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard at the half. The South Medford Panthers on top of the Crater Comets, 3-1. This is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide on all of the sports leagues, classes, and special events, just to name a few. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. Let's take a look now at the highlights, the special moments, and these goals scored. Let's try that again. The goals scored by these two teams. Our first goal of the match came on a penalty kick, courtesy of South Medford senior Peyton Terry. Goes top right corner, finds the back of the net, and that got the scoring started for us here this afternoon. Crater Comets, however, would not go away quietly. You see at the top of your screen the goal courtesy of Cooper Hopkins, beating the goalie out of position to tie things up at 1 apiece just a couple minutes after. And we were tied at 1-1 for a long majority. For the next 20 minutes, in fact, of this game in this first half, we were tied at 1-1. And then Kyle Dent finding himself outside the box, and look at that picture perfect top right corner. That is not easy to do, folks, and Kyle Den getting it done for South Medford to give them the 2-1 lead. And if you thought South was done, well, you're not looking at the John L. Scott scoreboard, because they scored one more time. Let's take a look just a couple minutes after that Den goal. Top side of your screen, Felix Valenzuela from way outside the box, able to beat the goalie and give his Panthers team the 3-1 lead. Still a whole lot of soccer left to play on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And there you have it, all 4 goals from the first half of action here at Spiegelberg Stadium. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report continues after this quick message from the Medford School District. You're watching Panther Soccer on TableRockSports.net.
Back.
Our middle and high schools are ready to welcome students back for in-person learning.
School may look a little different, but some of the most important things remain the same, like the chance to connect with teachers, see friends, join in activities, and make plans for our future.
Welcome to Hedrick, people!
In this video, you will learn key information about how our middle and high schools are preparing for students to return and what we can all do to ensure everyone's safety as we get back to school.
As students arrive, by bus, car, foot, or bike, they will follow new protocols and safety practices. On the bus, students wear masks and sit socially distanced.
Families can find the bus routes on your school's website under Our School. Drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed.
As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door.
A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness.
Students play an important role in keeping others healthy. If you have any of the following symptoms, stay home.
Visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office.
Once inside, students and staff will follow the arrows to keep distance as they walk the halls.
Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged, but when sharing is required for an activity, extra precautions like washing hands before and after are taken. Students will be grouped into cohorts, stable groups of students, and they will stay with those groups during the day. We have increased cleaning throughout the day and are instituting deep cleaning at the end of each day for all high-touch surfaces. Additionally, our maintenance team has worked to increase ventilation throughout our school buildings. Thanks to updates to our system, HVAC systems are set to bring in fresh air an hour before school starts each day, and classroom air will be cycled hourly.
Meals continue at our schools. At our middle schools, students can receive a free breakfast and lunch. Students will eat their lunch in the classroom or the cafeteria while remaining socially distant. At our high schools, students also receive free breakfast and grab-and-go lunch at the end of each school day to bring home. Breakfast will be available for the first few hours of each school day for students.
One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day.
Make sure your mask fits well over both your nose and your mouth, and consider bringing a backup.
Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water,
and using hand sanitizer at stations located throughout the building.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. At the half, the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the Crater Comets 1, the South Medford Panthers 3. Goals for South Medford by Felix Valenzuela, Kyle Den, and Peyton Terry. The difference so far, the lone goal for Crater coming from sophomore Cooper Hopkins. You're watching the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report, presented by PlayMedford.com. And this broadcast would not be possible without the support of our amazing local sponsors, including Bill's Glass. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. And also a big shout out to our title sponsor, Lithia Auto Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. If you appreciate the coverage we're providing here on TableRockSports.net, please head on over to our YouTube page. Just search Table Rock Sports on YouTube and hit that big red subscribe button. We also appreciate you at home on the live chat commenting during the game. We definitely keep an eye on those live chats. We really appreciate the engagement and the support, so please keep typing away as we continue to bring you coverage of this exciting match between the Crater Comets and the South Medford Panthers, kicking off playoffs. The playoffs? Playoffs, that's right, playoffs here in Southern Oregon. Going to step away for another quick commercial break, and when we come back, the second half of action between the Crater Comets and the South Medford Panthers on TableRockSports.net.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. The second half of action about to get underway here on TableRockSports.net. South is ready to go as the horn sounds. Crater still in the huddle on their near sideline. The shadows continue to creep across the pitch here at Spiegelberg Stadium, bringing you coverage of this late afternoon football match. A gorgeous day here in Southern Oregon. Hope you are enjoying it wherever you're tuning in, and thank you for watching here on TableRockSports.net as we continue to bring you coverage of high school athletics from around the state of Oregon. The scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard: South Medford 3, Crater 1. The goals for South Medford: Felix Valenzuela, Kyle Den, and Peyton Terry. The goal for Crater, courtesy of Cooper Hopkins. The Comets have taken the field in their road whites. They will be going from right to left. South Medford in their home blues will be going from left to right here in the second half. The whistle blows, and we are underway. Braden Tester passing it up ahead. And Carson LaBelle. LaBelle looking for Cooper Hopkins, and then cleared away by Peyton Terry. South reversing field now. Ricky Esparza at midfield. Up ahead to Felix Valenzuela. Back to Esparza. Esparza, the nifty moves. And then his pass sent out of bounds by Crater. A throw in for South. Connor McConan near far sideline to Ricky Esparza. Esparza battling with Camden Thurman, and Thurman making another excellent tackle for the Crater Comets. Able to clear just for a moment. Controlled by South. Kyle Den, his pass broken up. Flying in, Peyton Terry. Terry had it taken away at the last moment by Thurman. Up ahead, Carson LaBelle, and on the counter, here comes Cooper Hopkins. Hopkins on the run, takes a shot, and a diving stop made by Christian Cortez of South. Shot on goal for Crater goes past the goal line, and a corner coming up for the Comets. Carson LaBelle will do the honors. Here we go. Header. Ball still in the box. Ben Plankenhorn battling. Plankenhorn still with it. Takes a shot. Deflected by a defender. And then sent back out to midfield. On the run, Felix Valenzuela near sideline. Able to keep it in play. Or maybe I spoke too soon. The whistle blows. And it'll be a throw-in for the Comets. Big shout out to our new subscribers on our YouTube channel. You are helping keep Table Rock Sports alive and keeping these games, these coverages possible. If you haven't already, please head over to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click that red subscribe button. A strong run by Alex Rodriguez, scooped up at the last moment by Diego Estrada for Crater. And now here come the Comets the other way. Nice tackle made by Saucedo. Saucedo surveys and passes it over. Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the through ball, and nobody there. So Estrada will scoop it up for Crater. Second half just getting underway. Already a lot of action so far between these two teams as play opens up. Bennett Paladichuk on the run and saved nicely near sideline by Peyton Terry deep in his own territory. There's a good header by Spencer Higginson. Higginson battling with Kyle Den. And Crater with possession. Carson LaBelle over to Cooper Hopkins. Hopkins over to Braden Tester. Tester up ahead. And then cleared by South. Over it comes to Felix Valenzuela. Cleared out by Logan Ball. A throw in for South Medford. Goes into Peyton Terry. Terry back to McConan. Camilo Rios to Eloy Saucedo. Over to Montalier. Back to Pina. To Saucedo. Midfield, Saucedo looking to make a move. Passes it back to Camilo Rios. Rios, a strong pass up ahead. And then sent away by Crater. Montalier to Saucedo. Far sideline to Malkonen. Malkonen to Den. Den surrounded by white jerseys, still with it. To Saucedo. And now here's Crater with it. Strong tackle by Cooper Hopkins. Coming up to make the stop, Sergio Pina. And back to midfield it comes. There's a nifty move by Felix Valenzuela. Battling with Jonah Turner. And Turner able to take it away for Crater. Over to Higginson. Higginson up ahead. And then coming in for the tackle was Peyton Terry. Valenzuela to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez's forward pass broken up by Toby Anderson. And a throw in for South near sideline. Goes to Montalier. And then quickly South sends it up ahead. Crater sends it back to midfield. Higginson battling with Rios. Paladichuk, battling, sent out, and a throw in for the Crater Comets. As we approach 34.5 remaining in this playoff match between the Crater Comets and the South Medford Panthers. A miscommunication by the Comets will lead to a throw in for South Medford. South will send it back. Tracking it down, Peyton Terry. Ahead it comes to Saucedo. There's a nice pass by Malkonen up ahead. Oh, but Ricky Esparza offsides, and he knew it. Could see the head get thrown back. So a free kick for the goalie, Diego Estrada of Crater. Montalier first touch it for South, and then Montalier finishes the job, gets it cleared out near touchline, a throw in for the Comets. As we approach 33 minutes remaining. 3-1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South striking twice late, as that ball's deep in the box, cleared at the last moment by South. The Panthers scoring twice, and here's another ball deep in the box. Quick shot! Oh, and a fantastic save made. Christian Cortez, full extension. Keeps this a 2-goal affair. Crater applying the pressure again. Estrada will let it roll out past the goal line. A free kick, or a goal kick, I should say, coming up for South Medford. Estrada sends it away. Strong header by Higginson. Out of bounds. A throw-in coming up for South. Ball bouncing around in South Medford territory. Saucedo gets it over to Valenzuela. Valenzuela up ahead. There's a strong through ball. Oh, and a beautiful pass up ahead to Esparza. Esparza looking to make a move, and then cleared by Camden Thurman. It'll be I believe, a goal kick coming up for South. It will. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The Medical Eye Center of Medford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they can help with your vision needs. There's a quick corner sent out by Camden Thurman. Crater with it, and they will look to reverse. Carson LaBelle leading the charge. Out of bounds. And a throw in for South Medford. Substitutions for both teams. Malachi Grant checking in for Crater. Javier Lopez checking in for South. Play resumes. Ball at midfield. South with it. A dangerous pass to the back line. Cleared away. Coming out was the goalie, Estrada. While moving quickly now. Higginson battling with Javier Lopez. Saucedo in on the mix along with Braden Tester. And then taken away by Kyle Den. Den leading the charge far sideline. A hot pass tracked down at the last instant by Esparza. Esparza back to Den in the box. Shot! And they're going to rule off sides against South Medford. Ball quickly put back in play by Crater, not wanting to waste any time facing a 2-goal deficit and under 29 minutes remaining. Makonnen ahead to Lopez. Lopez to Valenzuela, and that taken away by Jonah Turner. Malachi Grant with it. Grant to Paladichuk. Out of bounds, a throw in for South Medford. James Montalier. Ball at midfield. Headed about. Ball on the back line of South. Tracking it down, Montalier. Over to Rodriguez, back to Montalier. Alex Rodriguez with it for South. Rodriguez looking for a pass up ahead. Strong play by Toby Anderson to break it up. And a throw in for South Medford in Crater territory. Under 27.5 minutes remaining in this match. Playoff action between the Crater Comets and the South Medford Panthers. Throw goes into Eloy Saucedo. Saucedo battling in the box. And then cleared out at the last moment by Crater. Another throw in for South near sideline. Rodriguez with it. Taken away by Malachi Grant. And then cleared away by Anderson. Another throw in for South Medford. Panthers continue to apply the pressure. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Montalier. Throws it downfield to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez battling with Jonah Turner. Goes past the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick for the Comets. Checking in for Crater, Clint Warner, and number 19, who is not on the OSAA varsity roster. Let's see if we can't track down who that is. And unfortunately, no number 19 listed on either the varsity or junior varsity roster for the Crater Comets. I can tell you, number 19 is sporting an incredible blonde mullet. So those of you watching on the live chat, if you want to let us know who is number 19 for the Crater Comets, we much appreciate it. In the meantime, play resumes to number 19 for Crater. Sticking with it. Centers it, and South able to take it away. Montelier, and South continuing as that is out of bounds. A throw-in awarded to the Panthers. Under 25 minutes remaining. Kyle Den leading the charge for South the other way. The pass up ahead to Felix Valenzuela. Battling with Logan Ball. The goalie, Diego Estrada, coming out of the box. Still in an awkward position. Ball headed about a couple of times. Make it a few times. And out of bounds, a throw in to South Medford. Coverage from Spiegelberg Stadium will continue following the conclusion of this match as the ladies will take the pitch in their playoff game following the conclusion of this match between the Panthers and the Comets. Another couple of Rogue Valley teams playing in the girls' game as the South Medford Lady Panthers will host the Ashland Grizzlies. Whistle blows, a free kick to South Medford. .23 minutes remaining. James Montelier sends it in. A header, and a couple of headers, I should say. Ball sent across the pitch. Camden Thurman able to send it upfield and keep it in play. Nicely done. Pass to Cooper Hopkins, completed and then intercepted by Eloy Saucedo. Saucedo looking downfield for Alex Rodriguez, cleared by Crater. Comets the other way, Cooper Hopkins. And then a boot placed by Carson LaBelle. Sends it well out of play. Peyton Rogers checks in for Alex Rodriguez for South Medford. As Christian Cortez, the senior goalkeeper, will send it away. Goal kick comes to Jonah Turner. Near sideline to Malachi Grant. Does a nice job keeping it in play to Clint Warner. Warner getting that one taken away by Peyton Rogers. A strong tackle by the South Medford defenseman. Ball comes to Christian Cortez, the goalie for South, and he'll throw it away. Not like throw it away, but, you know, on ahead. You understand. Ball taken away by Carson LaBelle. And battle for it near midfield. Kyle Den, some nifty moves. His pass taken away by LaBelle once again, and up ahead it comes to Cooper Hopkins. Hopkins pass into the box, cleared away by Sergio Pena. Whistle blows in favor of Crater. Too strong of play against South. Logan Ball will do the honors. No correction, it'll be the goalie. Sends it into the box, dangerous spot, and then it rolls past the back line. Approaching the final 20 minutes on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The shadows continuing to creep across the pitch. And at this point, this midfield is now almost completely engulfed in shadow. Whistle blows. And the official having a conversation with the South Medford goalie. Ahead it comes to midfield. And then cleared away by Camden Thurman. Now throw in awarded to Crater. And they send it into the box and then cleared by Sergio Pena. Ball goes back to Diego Estrada for Crater. And Estrada using his feet well outside the box. Confident move. And it starts a Crater attack. Up ahead it comes Clint Warner. And his pass cleared away by Peyton Terry. A throw-in coming in for Crater, deep in South Medford territory. Josiah Plankenhorn, number 19, just getting his name, and he's being subbed out for the Crater Comets. Appreciate fans at home keeping us on the level. So Josiah Plankenhorn. Oh, and a correction. No, Josiah Plankenhorn, just getting a change of headgear. He'll stay in, and Carson LaBelle checks out for the Comets. A throw-in for Crater. Deep in South Medford territory. And just still waiting for play to resume. Our officials talking with both teams, making their way back out onto the pitch. Should have action resuming shortly from Spiegelberg Stadium. The clock is going to be reset to 18:29. All right. Have to wonder what this delay is for. Can't imagine it's for a few seconds on the clock, but who knows? The whistle blows and play has resumed. And sent past the goal line, a goal kick coming up for the South Medford Panthers. Again, our coverage from Spiegelberg Stadium not done by any stretch, as the South Medford Lady Panthers will take the pitch following the conclusion of this match to host the Ashland Grizzlies here on TableRockSports.net. It won't be on the same stream. You'll have to exit this stream and then click on, you'll see the corresponding upcoming live stream for Ashland versus South Medford girls soccer, set to start at 7 p.m. Speaking of 7, Ricky Esparza working his way down the field for South Medford. Esparza's pass up ahead, and I believe that was clipped by a Crater Comet. It was, and it will be a corner kick coming up for the South Medford Panthers. This broadcast would not be possible without the amazing support of My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Corner kick, a short one to Kyle Den, and then cleared away by Braden Tester of Crater. Far sideline, a throw-in coming up for the South Medford Panthers. South will get it to their goalie, Christian Cortez. Reverses it near sideline to James Montelier. Pass broken up by Malachi Grant. A throw-in for South Medford. The throw-in sent away by Eloy Saucedo. The Crater side of the pitch. Logan Ball tracking it down. Ball comes loose. And then the finesse shot. Ooh, a finesse kick, by South. There's a long shot on goal, and it goes just wide. Kyle Den looking to recapture some of that first half magic. An ambitious shot. Missed it just high and wide. Crater quickly with possession. And then South takes it away. Peyton Rogers over to Esparza, and then cleared away back to midfield by Crater. Booming kick by Toby Anderson to get it back into South Medford territory. Takes a friendly Crater bounce. But South is there. Montelier with it. To the goalie. Cortez. To midfield. And out of bounds. Throw in for Crater. Malachi Grant will toss it in. And the throw-in sent back out by Peyton Rogers of South. Another throw-in for Crater. Ball being headed about. Finally lands on the turf. Pass up ahead to Josiah Plankenhorn, out of bounds, and a throw-in to South Medford. Montelier gets it back to the goalie. Christian Cortez sends it away, and then Crater quickly applying the pressure once again. A throw in for the Comets deep in South Medford territory. Approaching the final 14 minutes to go. And the throw in sent out by South. Another toss for the Comets. Ball's in the box and cleared away by Sergio Pina. Ball out of bounds, far sideline, a throw-in awarded to South Medford. Short, crisp passing by the Panthers. Get it into Crater territory, then sent back to midfield by Logan Ball. Malachi Grant with it now. Grant makes a nice move. And it's pass up ahead, broken up by Montelier, who gets it to Cortez. Joe Plankenhorn was tracking it. Now Clint Warner breaks it up and keeps it in Crater's possession. To Plankenhorn. Plankenhorn! Oh, and he was ruled offsides just at the last moment. A throw-in awarded to Crater, far sideline. Camden Thurman will send it in. And then a booming kick by Sergio Pina. Finally returns from the stratosphere and lands on the far side out of bounds. With it is Cooper Hopkins. Crater battling. Centered to Clint Warner. Warner takes a shot and misses it wide left. See the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 3-1 South Medford. First goal coming on a penalty kick by Peyton Terry, and then two beautiful out-of-the-box goals. One by Kyle Den, and then the second by Felix Valenzuela, both coming in the final few minutes of the first half to be the difference in this match. For Crater, the lone goal scored by Cooper Hopkins. Whistle blows in favor of Crater. Logan Ball sends it in. Tracked by Braden Tester. A collision near the box, controlled by the Comets. Malachi Grant looking to make a move, but then taken away by Ricky Esparza. Jostling near sideline, and a throw-in awarded to Crater. It goes all the way to Montelier of South, who sends it back into Comet territory. The goalie Diego Estrada, well out of the box. Passes it up ahead to Anderson. And that's sent away by Connor McConan of South. And the Comets will reset. Battle at midfield. Peyton Rogers sends it up ahead for South. Strong header by Jonah Turner. Up ahead it comes to Clint Warner. Tackle made by Rogers, out of bounds. A throw in for the Comets. Under 9.5 remaining on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Kyle Den wins it for South. And then that pass broken up by Logan Ball. Crater on the move. The pass broken away. Sergio Pina there on the stop for South. Here's Montelier. To Esparza. Esparza looking up ahead to Valenzuela. Cleared by Jonah Turner and then sent out by Estrada. Header by South back into midfield. Returned by Dylan Daly. Connor McConan. Midfield Rogers. Away by Pina. A throw-in awarded to South Medford on the near side. quick substitution for the Panthers. Montelier to throw it in for South. Crater with it now. Malachi Grant looking up ahead. Battled for and won by Crater. Pass up ahead to Logan Ball. Comet still working. And then Alex Rodriguez comes in for South Medford to take it away. His pass broken up by Camden Thurman. Diego Estrada with the deke. And whistle blows in favor of the Comets. Approaching 7 minutes remaining. Ball sent into the box, cleared out. Grant with it, takes a shot, and broken up at the last second by Ricky Esparza of South. Cleared away by Peyton Terry. Far sideline, a throw in for the Comets. Carson LaBelle and Spencer Higginson checking in for Crater. Approaching the final 6 minutes remaining. Ball headed about. Higginson, the center. And then cleared away at the last moment. A couple more headers for good measure. And then Esparza with it now. Nice touch by Toby Anderson to get it to Jonah Turner, who sends it back to South Territory. Out of bounds, far sideline, a throw in for the Comets. Cooper Hopkins working, surrounded by Panthers, and South Medford are able to take it away. Valenzuela to Saucedo, ahead to Esparza. Esparza battling with Anderson. Anderson able to clear it away. Back to midfield it comes. Pass up ahead. Whistle blows in favor of Crater. So a free kick coming to the Comets deep in South Medford territory, under 5 minutes remaining on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Now, a correction, ball will be spotted closer to midfield, still on the south side of the pitch. Diego Estrada to kick it away. And, oh, into the back of the net! Goal! Diego Estrada from about the 45-yard line finds the back of the net, and it is a one-goal game. Don't go anywhere. We've got 4.5 minutes remaining. Crater applying the pressure again. An opportunity. Oh, and there for the block, Peyton Terry. And the intensity really starting to turn up now. South looking to reverse it. Felix Valenzuela battling with Spencer Higginson. Higginson takes it away. Higginson with a couple of Panthers on him. sticks with it. Higginson centers it. And then there for South, Felix Valenzuela. To Alex Rodriguez. Taken away by Crater. They push it up ahead. Malachi Grant. Over to Ben Plankenhorn. Shot on goal. And stopped by Christian Cortez. Nothing certain with 3.5 remaining on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ball sent over the touchline. And a throw-in for South Medford. 3 minutes remaining. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. A tight one between the South Medford Panthers and the Crater Comets as we begin the league playoffs. Saucedo surveys, waits for it. Back it comes to Sergio Pina. Near sideline, James Montelier. Montelier. Back to Pina. Back to Montelier. And Montelier is down, but the other side of the pitch. There's the cross! Oh, cleared out at the last moment by Terry. And a collision between Higginson and Javier Lopez. The official rules in favor of South Medford. Under 2 minutes to go. Drama ramping up. A timeout has been called as James Montelier able to get up and walk off the pitch under his own power. He'll be replaced by Peyton Rogers. .144 remaining. And the kick sent away by South. Header by Jonah Turner. And then cleared by Peyton Rogers. Ahead it comes to Diego Estrada. Estrada will make a move and send it up ahead. Goes all the way to the South Medford back line. Sergio Pina. Up and out of bounds. A throw in for Crater. Under 90 seconds to play. Under 80 seconds to play. And Crater still trying to track down the ball. Precious seconds ticking off the clock. Malachi Grant sends it in. Rogers is there, sends it away, and it rolls into Crater territory. Under a minute to go. Broken up by Saucedo. Up ahead. Esparza. Esparza takes a shot. Estrada is there. Estrada trying to clear it. That's, the soccer version of pulling your goalie. And South comes away with it. Esparza's there. Under 20 seconds remaining. Ball out of bounds. A throw in coming for South Medford, and precious seconds ticking off the clock. It looks like that is going to do it. The South Medford Panthers hold on to defeat the Crater Comets 3-2. What an amazing match we just watched here on TableRockSports.net. A thrilling battle between two Rogue Valley rivals, but it's South Medford who takes the playoff win over the Crater Comets. One more look at the goals scored from today. First one, a PK courtesy of Peyton Terry for South Medford to get on the board. That was the 1-0. And then Crater, midway through the first half, some deep pressure penetration, a shot just outside the box by Cooper. Hopkins finds the back of the net to tie things up at 1, and that's where we stood for the majority of the rest of the first half until the final 5 minutes. And in those final 5 minutes, South Medford struck not once but twice. The first one, Kyle Den, well outside the box, a thing of beauty from the top, or I should say into the top left corner of the post, and then just a couple of minutes later, South continuing to apply the pressure. Felix Valenzuela from about the 15-yard line, able to beat the goalie near post. And that would be enough for South to hold on, but in the final 5 minutes of the second half, some extra drama on a free kick. The Crater goalie, Diego Estrada. Why not? Oh, picture perfect. You see the Crater comments, so ecstatic. Created some interesting drama and tension in the final few minutes, but South was able to hold on for the 3-2 victory. Our executive producer here at Table Rock Sports is Joe Brett. Man behind the lens is John Ofori, and I'm Jonathan Kerman saying so long from Spiegelberg Stadium. You've been watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, as the South Medford Panthers defeat the Crater Comets 3-2. You see the ladies warming up on the pitch. We'll be opening up a new live stream for the girls match as the South Medford Lady Panthers host the Ashland Grizzlies here on TableRockSports.net. That match will be coming to you live in just about half an hour. From all of us here at TableRockSports.net, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.